Okay, I want to give you a strategy to escape from one of the most brutal pins in jiu-jitsu. Some people call this the shoulder of justice. So I'm going to show you first from half guard. I'm going to give you a strategy how to get out of this pin, and then we'll show it from side control as well. So here's the pin to begin with. So from half guard, we'll show you why it's so effective. He gets his shoulder on this side of my jaw, and then he just pins my shoulder down like this. So it's very painful. It's very controlling, and one of the reasons why it's so effective is when my jaw gets turned like this, I can't face him with my legs. I can't turn and face him with my legs. So because I can't move that way, half of my options are completely gone just with this pin here. So normally when we want to escape a position, we use frames. Sometimes we can use arm frames, either straight arms or bent arms, and with these frames we get our legs inside. Or we can use frames with our legs to get in, and then we can get our arms inside. When he pins me like this, I can't use my arms or my legs. So what I'm going to use is a little known frame. I'm going to use my shoulder frame here. So I'm in this half guard. He's crushing my jaw. So I'm going to turn in the same direction. And now my shoulder is framing. So you see I lifted him up off the mat here. I'm not even that worried if his knee comes through, because when I have this frame, I can breathe well. I'm in a strong position. What I have to be careful here is I can't bring my arm too far across, because then I'll expose my back. So I'm just putting the center of my chest and the center of my back equally distant from him. He wants to either get chest to back or chest to chest, and I'm not letting him have either. So once I free my head, I can turn my head now. Now I can look to turn back into him, frame, and recover. Now we'll look at it from side control. So on the bottom of side control, he's giving me this shoulder of justice again. So once again, it's very hard to turn my legs toward him to create frames. And he might even have my arm a little isolated here. So my arm's in jeopardy too. So I'll take this hand, instead of framing on his hip, I'm going to bring it across the other side. So I'm framing on his hip in a different way. And I'm going to turn here and start framing with my shoulder. I'll try to escape my underhook if I have to. And now I'm in this place where my chest and back are equally distant from him. And how I get out now depends on everything that he does. If he stays like this, I'll try to turtle up and come away. If he sinks back, I'll put my hand inside his armpit, look to face him, and frame to recover my guard.